Back to the EFC. Tonight we're bringing you some heavyweight action straight from the iconic Lighthouse Theater. In our main event, it's a battle of speed and power as David Adelai faces off against the legend himself, Roy Jones Jr. But that's not all. Our co-main event features a clash of eras with Joe Louis taking on the hard-hitting Tommy Morrison. The prelims are just as stacked, with Larry Holmes stepping into the ring against Floyd Patterson and Deontay Wilder going toe-to-toe with Joe Joyce. It's going to be a night of explosive action, so get ready for a heavyweight showdown like no other. Welcome back to the
Nice to be.
It is Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, fights out of London, the United Kingdom. He is an intimidating specimen. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got him there. Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that jab. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent.
And now going for the finish.
Days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Another scoring shot there. There's a counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The perfect counter lands. Oh, what up? So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this. Deontay Wilder just got clipped.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And we may see a stoppage here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath. Stumbling around in pothole. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
And what a shot was that, a flash knockdown? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Joyce with one of the highest knockout ratios in the heavyweight division. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Misses with the jab. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can't find a home with that jab. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in pothole. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Joyce, an Olympic silver medalist. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a... Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Lucky that hook didn't score. That jab misses. There's a counter shot. Continues to touch him up. That counter shot lands. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
Sometimes styles make the fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. The jab doesn't quite connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Another scoring shot there. Perfect punch. You believe what we are seeing. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Oh, what a punch. That punch lands. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then you get a little dirty.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very competitive round here so far. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to push.
Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
They're in trouble.
Ambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot. Put the fighter down.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. That hook doesn't score. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Chance to make history.
Legs have gone, he's got to get out.
And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
It's been and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it. 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget some of his legendary battles from the 90s? It's the Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Nice counter shot. What a punch. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They landed a good jab there.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Touching him up again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford...
They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. And they got caught.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice punch. Why weren't they covering up?
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivers. Did you see that, Tom?
It looks like he might not be as... And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
So the referee says he can continue.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Off for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth. Like he might not be. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instinct.
Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count.
Oh, he's down. He's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
Got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again. And that's
at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter.
Days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Oh, that punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. As he survived the storm, will the referee step in?
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
These two are the perfect dance partners. And right back into the... Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
And there it is. The knockdown punch we knew was coming.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
David Big D Adelaide. I'm Todd Grisham, and it's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. David Big D Adelaide, what a prospect he is, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, here is Big D, David Adelaide.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Fantastic punch. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice punch. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
missing with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good counterpunch. Going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. What a shock. Another clinch.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Quick punch scores. Nice punch. Tried to score with the uppercut. Nice counter shot. One moment changes everything. It's a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. punch has been his best weapon all fight long. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Those counter punches have to hurt. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drums because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That punch landed. Do you believe what we are seeing? And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it, you can do it.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Can they finish it?
Days. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
This could be the end.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went.
David Adelaide just took a big shot.
His legs have gone. He's got to get a hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, push it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Got him there. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Catch and shoot. rest for the weary. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good punch. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? 3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And now going for the finish.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are...
And down goes Jones Jr.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple, short shot. Put the fighter down.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
10 seconds to go, and what dominant. And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down.
Is he out? Is he going to move? Is there a twitch?
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good one. Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. That's another scoring shot.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Quick punch scores. What a massive upset this would be.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter punch caught him clean. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
We remember, with a lighter weight, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
That jab won't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Defense is not an option for these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So much for defensive abilities.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Why does he continue to hold? The referee could take a point here.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
There's a counter shot. This punch is beginning to take its toll. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.